So, hi students, welcome to the special session for the 3 month strategy, preparation strategy for your JIB. Now, remember, why 3 months? Because you'll say exam is in May, so why 3 months now? Here, once you prepare for it in 3 months, January, February, and March, then you can have the revision part also. Because JIB exams are not that simple nowadays. And for that, to discuss what is the difficulty level, I have with me the famous Murugan sir. Murugan sir is the one whom I personally am following since almost 11, 12 years, more than 12 years now. And he is one of the stalwarts in the banking system, in the banking area. So, welcome Murugan sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon to all.
Yeah. Sir, I was just telling the students how important it is JIB now and how it has changed now. Isn't it? Sir, earlier it was only 3 subjects. So now the things have changed. Can you just throw more light on the same now, sir?
Yeah, sure. Because now as the papers are increased to 3 from 4, also the syllabus also increased subsequently because they improved a lot and they brought the retail banking entirely into our JIB fold. More or less they brought that wealth management kind of new concepts. Normally people earlier when we were doing the JIB, these concepts were for the JIB mainly very normal. Means whatever you are going through your banking life, the things will be around that only, like PPP, AFB and LRB. All 3 subjects were in and around your banking life only. Now, after the introduction of this wealth management kind of things, you are totally going out because for the normal bankers, this is not a subject. They are not into that. That is the only main issue. Otherwise, like economics, still that's fine because they are into that. They have to know the normal happenings in the life.
Correct.
But mainly the wealth management is a new part. And apart from that, accountancy, the people, those who are not from the banking background, from the commerce background mainly, they will be feeling a lot of difficulties in understanding the concepts. For the science students, it will be easy to cope up, but still that will be new for them totally.
Correct.
And for the new employees mainly, those who are already spent around 4 or 5 years, they will be having some idea on accountancy. But for the new, those who joined just now in the banking and they want to complete their JAB, for them that subject will also be little tough. Even the retail banking itself, it will be tough if you are not into the banking for 2 to 3 years at least. If you are in the banking for 2 to 3 years, at least you will know the concepts. What is retail banking? What are the things are there? Digital banking, IMPS, RTCS, these are all things you will be at least knowing somewhat. Yeah. But as a fresher, if you just join the bank, you will not spend 3-4 months and you are going to appear for the JAB exam. These all topics will be new. You have to go through. That's why this minimum 3 months is mandatorily required. At least these 3 months, you have to go through because now you have 4 books. If you take at least 20 days also, it will not be sufficient to complete the 4 books. And after that, you have to go for the revision, you have to go for the attending mock test. These all things will be there. So, minimum 3 months, you have to plan accordingly, to plan your study plan. Spend at least half an hour to 1 hour daily. That is very much important. Don't skip any time. Whenever you are getting the time, nowadays all the books, everything is available in your PDF files. Yeah, all live classes, recorded classes, everything is available. Wherever you find time. If you are traveling, you can open there in the bus or train. If you are there in the bank, if you are having some relaxation time, you can just open it out. You can take the book also in case required. You can just refer it in case if you want to carry. Otherwise, I suggest whenever you find time, just try to cover something. So that will be very much useful for you too.
That is the key which Murugan sir has told. Sure. In life, all the students kindly remember, in life you will never get time for anything. Never. If you think I'll study after this, I'll study after going home, I'll study at night, in the morning, it will never happen. What you have to do is you have to rob the time. As sir told, whenever you are traveling, you have to study during the traveling only. I have seen, sir, means when I was in banking, I used to study in the local, Mumbai local, from Bengali to Fort. That huge rush local, and I used to study in that. Because we have to rob the time. We don't ever at all find time in our life, number one. Number two, as Murugan sir has already told, Earlier, JIB was easy, CIB was tough earlier. But now it's nothing like that. Both have been brought at almost the same level. JIB is also equally tough as compared to CIB. Earlier, people used to say JIB is just one night study and we go and we clear that paper. Nowadays, it's not at all possible at all. The wealth management part, just to add on this, the wealth management part has been added to this retail banking. It's a nationalized bank students here. Many of the students are mainly from nationalized banks. Nationalized banks are students are conversant with the retail banking, but wealth management, that's totally a new Greek subject to them. That is a problem. So wealth management is really tough as such in retail banking. And as sir told, you have to study a disciplined approach is very much necessary. So just to come on this discipline part, how much time do you think should somebody study? Means 1 hour, half an hour, or is it nothing like that? As per your grasping power, you have to study.
Yeah, they can go as per their own power, but we suggest at least minimum of half an hour to 1 hour daily. Consistently, if you go through half an hour to 1 hour daily, that should be more than sufficient because you will get a lot of other time also. We are talking about the mandatory time.
Yeah.
That only half an hour to 1 hour you will be studying. Mandatory half an hour to 1 hour. If you have weekends like Saturday, Sundays and a lot of holidays are coming up, you have to dedicate more time towards that because this is a one-time exercise. JAIIB is only one exam and CAB is the other one. Only these two exams will fetch you some increment, monetary benefit throughout your life. So for that at least you have to work hard, at least for this 5-6 months, this 3 months, then again 3 to 4 months for the CAB. That this much time you have to dedicate. I am asking for only half an hour to 1 hour minimum. So that much you can spend because the monetary benefit which you calculate, some calculations were around for so many years that you will be earning some 50-60 lakhs altogether in lifespan. That will be a huge amount. When you retire without JAIIB-CAIIB, when you clear your JAIIB-CAIIB in the first attempt, and there are other opportunities also. You will be specially treated during your promotions and interviews. You will be given some respect. Everywhere you will be known that the person had completed his JAIIB in one attempt and the earlier life banking career. These all things are there. So you have to think as per that and you have to spend your time on that. That is the main requirement.
Sir has told very important point over here. Everyone please note the point. The more you clear JIB and CIB in your earlier age, the difference at the time of your retirement will be huge. Everyone kindly understand the power of compounding. Power of compounding is huge. If you start early, if you get the increments early, then the increments will go on and on and on and they'll go on rising. And imagine if you just do that increment part, whatever you get, just do an SIP mutual fund for your until your retirement. The amount, as you are told, it will amount to around 50 to 60 lakhs. Remember, don't take it means casually. Because 50 to 60 lakhs is a huge amount. Okay, number one. Number two, apart from money, what you get next is the status in the banking. Status here in life, two things are very important. One is the status, and second is money part also. So status is also equally important. Once somebody knows you have cleared your CIB, then the angle of looking at you is different than the normal banker. Even the customer, when you speak to the customer, remember, whenever you clear JIB and CIB, and whenever you speak to the customer, your view of speaking to the customer will be totally different. So that's why, as sir told, I'll just add on few points to this. How do you approach? How do you study? For studying, I will always suggest you, as discussed earlier, at least 1 hour per day. Now, 1 hour can be distributed. Now, here, many of us don't get 1 hour per day at a stretch. You can distribute it. 20 minutes whenever you are traveling, 20 minutes whenever you get some free time in your job, 20 minutes somewhere, anything. Daily 1 hour you can do the studies, number one. Number two, follow the classes. Here, guidance is very much important in any studies. Here, what are we? We mentors at the classes are like the lampposts. We just guide you. Where in this direction you have to go. what you have to study, what you have not to study. See here, the point over here is in the books. If you look at each book of JIB, the book is around 500 pages, plus or minus here and there. Now, if you consider these 500 pages into 4 subjects, it becomes 2000 pages. 2000 pages in, let's say, 3 to 4 months. It's impossible for everyone to study. Anyone in this world, it's impossible with the working style and working pressure. And now, don't consider these 3 months. March ending will be there. You'll have your targets, you'll have your pressures, you'll have your sales pressures. And nowadays, banking is less of banking and more of the insurance business nowadays. So that's why you'll definitely have this, sir. You would like to add on this?
Yeah, definitely, because closing fever is always there for the bankers. Anybody from March 15 to April 15, you keep that 1 month totally free. Because it's not only closing. After closing, you'll be having the auditing, you'll be having a lot of auditors sitting in your branch. You will be totally busy in that 1 month, mainly March 15 to April 15. And from April 15, you will be having your bachas chutti period, leave period will start. They will start asking you to take somewhere for the tour, everything. So you have to keep everything in mind, because this is not that means banking as a job, it's okay. But work-life balance, I normally suggest everyone, you have to maintain your work-life balance. You have to spend lot of time with your family. That is very much important, because in your career, if in the starting period, if you don't spend, if you don't engage your children and all, that will become very sad. What you are going to do after earning the money in the later age after 60? You have to lay down at the bed only. So that also you have to look into. So with all this, you have to go through, you have to study. That's what we are telling again. At least spend some time whenever you find time, and whenever the time is available, at least you go through the books. Only for this 1 year. That's what I'm telling. Other exams like CCP, CTP, so many exams are there conducted by IABF. That all you can complete on your own pace. You don't go with anything. But at least for this 1 year, spend sufficient time for the exam and at least clear as soon as possible.
Correct. And everyone, just I would like to add on this. As I told you about the classes, do join the batches immediately. I'll show you how to join the batches. Okay. I would always suggest you to join through the app, everyone. Why app? Because in the app you're getting 1% extra using the coin systems. So download the app and I'll show you how to go for it. Here, let me share the screen for 2 minutes. Okay. So go to Adda 24/7. Everyone, are you able to see this now? Yeah. Is the screen visible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to Adda 24/7, everyone. Okay. Click on JIB and CIB. Then click on JIB May 24. Look at this, May 24. Now there are 2-3 options available to you. Firstly, look at this JIB May 24, and there is a JIB Mahapack also. JIB CIB Mahapack. You can click on any of these. I'll tell you how to go for this Mahapack as well as the batches. Click on JIB May 24. Once you click on this, you will see these batches over here. These are the resolution batches. In Hindi we have Laksh, and in English we have the resolution batches. Then JIB Mahapack 2.0. Also, we have some special batches also later created. Means Mulan sir is also taking the special RBI circular batches. These are also available over here. So, the preparation batch, preparation side, and remember, the batches are starting from January 10th over here. Okay. Now, if you look at these resolution batches over here, or even the Mahapack, let me show you the Mahapack. What do you get in the Mahapack? It is. In Mahapacks, you get multiple batches. Number one, multiple batches means all the batches for JIB. Now, these batches will include your English, Hindi, plus the RBI circular batches, plus the special batches, everything. In this, you get ebooks, videos, test series, online live classes, regular tests, interactive classes, experienced faculties, and importantly, remember 24/7 class recording. Why this class recording is important? Because many times what happens, as we discussed just now, March ending, auditor, family problems. So in that case, you many times miss the classes. So recorded sessions are very much important for you. And there are various tenures available for the Mahapacks, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. So you can get multiple batches in this, plus interactive classes and experienced faculties. All the faculties over here have more than almost 40 to 50 batches experience. And how to use? So you can join this. The codes are separately available. You can join this, join the batches using the separate codes. Okay. Very importantly, this is about this batch, Mahapack, and also about the individual batch. So, is there any individual batch coming up of RBI circulars now? Coming up in next days?
No, it's already there. Individual RBI batch is there. They can also join, and if they go with the Mahapack, it will be always available through them.
In Mahapack, all these batches are available, and you can see this individual batches also. What all batches are available? This resolution batch is starting from this January 10th. Again, it's 2 only. So, join this resolution batch. This is about CIIB. Let me show you about JAIIB also. One second. Yeah. See this. This resolution batch of JAIIB is starting tomorrow only, January 10th. Check this batch. Again, the detailed material is available over here, and you get again ebooks over here as well as the recorded sessions also, tests also. Okay. You can click on buy now, put the codes, common code, and then just get the maximum discount over here. Remember, through the app you will be getting 1% extra. Okay. Yep. So coming back and just to summarize the session, everyone kindly note, discipline is very much important. One sec, I'll stop sharing the screen. So discipline is very much important over here for everyone. Without discipline here, it's always the two-sided format. Teachers will teach you, but you will also have to study, as I told, for at least half an hour or 1 hour at least per day. On Sundays and Saturdays, you will have to study more in that case. Yeah, would you like to add some points on this, sir?
And then as I always tell, 2-3 issues only, like maintaining the date, filling up the forms. If the 1st March is the date, at least try to fill up within 1 or 2 days itself, because you decided to appear in the exam. Just apply well within the time, because what will happen, the latest period, the slots are not available, the center is not available. These issues will definitely come. A lot of people miss that because of that. Otherwise, they have to choose one paper for some long distance centers. That issue will come. Remember your cutoff guidelines for the May-June exam, it is 31st December. The things, the banking developments, whatever happening till 31st December will only be applicable.
Yeah.
Don't consider whatever the things which are happening after 31st December. Also, very importantly, never reach the examination center late.
Yeah.
If exam is at 8 means you be there by 7:30, sit over there, reach the exam. So many issues. I reached by 11:01, 8:01. If you are told to reach by 7:30, why you reach 8:01? That is the problem now. No, that is not acceptable also. People, I had seen in every exam minimum 10 to 15 of our members, our own members, after putting this much effort, after putting this much instruction on Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, wherever I find them, still people are reaching late. And they are blaming the invigilator, they didn't allow us. No, that is not the way to. You have some time, like earlier Visalji told about the discipline. You have to maintain some timing. If you are told to reach by before half an hour, you have to reach before half an hour. Also, make everything right. You take all the documents along with you, like your hall ticket, your bank ID, whatever you are supposed to carry, you are supposed to carry. That is, it means after reaching there, giving exemptions, you are asking for them for to relaxation and all. If you have been given, that's fine. But if you are not given, then that will be a loss for you only. Yeah. So I suggest follow everything. In case of any doubt, at least call the people over there. If you are in the classes, call the mentors. You can always reach me. I am 24/7 available. One more thing I forgot, that Saturday exams. Of course, nowadays people are somewhat, they understand. Otherwise, earlier period when the exams were in Saturdays, people were thinking exam is in Sunday and they missed the exam. Because normally earlier there was no exam on Saturdays. But now you have every maximum 2nd and 4th Saturdays are there, means your examination will be definitely there. That's what the timing they are fixing. So remember that also. Thank you very much, friends.
Yeah. And just, yeah. Thanks, sir. Just to add and highlight the important points which sir has told, to summarize the session, importantly, the last part which sir told is very much important. Sir, you have to register it in the initial period only, because the centers will go otherwise. Number 2, at the end, the server is usually under pressure. Then many a times it happens that my registration didn't go because of some. Don't do that. Start early, start in the disciplined way, join the classes, so you'll definitely clear it. Thanks, Murugan sir,
Yeah,
and
thank you very much.
wish you all the best to the students. Okay, bye everyone.
All the very best, friends. Bye.